This is a demonstration of the data reduction capabilities of Weivatad. I'm going to start up here by running a test sequence, and we'll select a model number and a serial number and a comment. If you look over here on the left, you'll notice that 15 different files have been generated. Let's take a look at one of these files, and you'll notice that this was opened up in Excel. Each one of these files has a header section which describes the test, and then it has a section down here that has the series data. You need a way to get these 15 files onto a report. What I come up with is this. If you right click on this and select join in one file, it'll take every file that's displayed on that graph and try to join it into one file. Let's take a look at this new file. This new file has the complete frequency range from 100 kHz up to 18 gigahertz, and it also has the data from the X, Y, and Z axis, which contains the field, the error, and the correction factor. But this is still too much data to put in a report. So if you right click on this file and select data abstraction, it pulls up this dialog box where you can select the certificate name. And these certificate names are actually stored off in the database, and they describe how the data is going to be put into the form. I'm going to select this 22 data point. Now this data has been reduced down to 22 data points. It has the target field and the correction factor for each axis. Now this data can be saved off to a test project. You can do that by selecting the Projects tab and then clicking on this File icon. And then if you click this refresh button, it'll show the new file, and that's right here. But you also have the option of saving any of these tables to an Access database. You could click here and select Save to Database. And then if you go up here and you clear out all these files and you click on this button here, it pulls up a list of the serial numbers that have been saved to the database. Just select that one. And now it's reloaded this file. Weivatad has a much more powerful interface than that. And to demonstrate that, I'm going to run another set of data with the program. First, I'll clear this out. Hit Run Sequence. I'm going to select this one. We'll select the model number. Serial number will be the same. And we'll call it a probe. And it's an engineering test. Now I can go and do the same thing with that data. I can come over here and I can join it into one file. This is my joined file. Then I can take this file and run the data abstraction. Then I can take this data and save it off to Access. I can come back and reload that data, and if that data was taken over 5 years, you'd be able to compare the certificate data over time. So I'm going to click on this button and reselect this. There's that data, and this data here would have to be marked with a calibration record, or you can see it on this graph. If you turn off this target field, you can see the different sets of data in there. So you can get data in and out of a database really easily with this program.